Hello everyone, welcome back to Performance Racing League, PRL. We have another week of Midweek Tier 2, and they're taking on what is currently a very rainy Singapore circuit. I am Hoot BK. Very happy that all of this has come together in such a quick amount of time. Midweek 2 was in really good shape, but Tier 1 was not in good shape at all, and gotta shout out Vinny for getting both of the tiers some really good attendance this week. Tier 1 just having just a little issue with attendance, and shout out to all the guys that have decided to take on Tier 1 tonight instead of their usual Tier 2, particularly the reserves. That being said, let's see if I can get some stuff set up here. Let's check out the tires. Yeah, it certainly looks like full wet conditions. It will not be like this the entire time. I'll have to check the weather report in a moment. Actually have a couple drivers still, at least the enters are on their cars. Master out there, he's just behind Rusty. Check out the weather report. Qualifying, heavy rain to light cloud / dry. In the race, it'll be overcast to light cloud to light cloud. So it should be a mad dash, very frantic at the end of this session as the track starts to dry out. Look at Rusty just dead sideways. Yeah, a mad dash at the end of this one to get out onto a potentially dry or drying track. There's gonna be a lot of time available at the last 3 or 4 minutes. You gotta time it just right. It's a nice 16 car grid. I think Tier 1 got into the teens, very luckily. I think they were set for 7 at the beginning of the day. So once again, great work by the admin team. So it's going to be Master who's going to get there first. We'll go on board with him. We rip around this very muggy and soaking wet Singapore. The final corner, it's going to look a lot different in the dry, that's for sure. And a run down to turn 1, breaks at the 100. Here are the tires sliding. Let's go 2 and 3. At the beginning of the race, it'll bunch up quite a bit here. Run down to, I guess this is turn 5. I don't have a map in front of me. But this leads you down. Wait, it used to be the main DRS straight. You get straight line mode here, though. So you'll get the top speed, I think, of this whole course before you go into this heavy braking zone. You'll see a lot of battling here, some of it ill-advised, and you'll see at least one DNF at this right-hander. Kind of tricky left-hander. Oh, we've lost one. Pickle Tickle has found the wall. And then the tricky former Singapore sling section. Ooh, taps the wall. Try to get the line right before the turn in. Don't know if he picked up any damage there. Cross the bridge into this kind of tricky. It's almost like a trail braking into the hairpin. Trying to keep momentum through. Tough to keep the traction. Right now in the pouring wet. Another long run and an overtaking opportunity. Is that 5 straight line mode opportunities around here? And then boost for the front straightaway. Goes past the former soccer stadium section. It's nice, just a nice long run down now with that high speed left-hander, and Master 151.6. So yes, very, very much full wet right now. Constipated and Collier putting up lap times as well. 153s for the both of them. Let's see how these inters guys are going to do it. Kittenpetter just started a lap on the intermediates. See a lot of spray behind. I just want to check it out. Ooh, yeah, that's going to be a tough one. Even in the dry, it seems like there's a massive loss of traction out of 3, and he's just skating now. Kittenpetter skating this car through the first sector. You got a short shift, I think, with this one. You got to keep the revs low. And this is going to be fun. Can he get the car turned? Ooh. Gold Killer had come across the line. He's about a 10th. I think that's a 0.125 seconds behind. Yeah, I think Kittenpetter realizing he's not going to be able to turn in a hot lap here. Number just put in a 2-minute lap on the intermediates. See, is anyone else pushing on the wets? DJ on to beat our championship leader by nearly 40 points. Is on a hot lap. He's also got his constructor, the Papaya McLaren's, up at the top of the constructor's board by 27 points. Ooh, just misses the wall. Ooh, Keanu Kono, 152.2 on the Inter. So actually a really good lap there. And quite similar to our front runners on the wets. We'll check out DJ. Pushing through the final corner. And a 151 flat. So 7/10 clear the rest of the field. It's about what we've gotten used to this season with DJ. Kittenpetter bailing on that lap. So I believe Pickle Tickle retired due to a crash at the end of Sector 1, beginning of Sector 2, and Rusty has retired as well. Which, I mean, this session will eventually go dry, I believe, so. Oh, DJ pushing on again. He's up 5/10 through Sector 1. There we go, number 150.3. So the track is, there's at least getting some dry spots. Oh, Master just put on softs. Guess he's ready for it to get to dry quite soon. So big jump by number. Keanu Kono finding 2 seconds as well. Gold Killer had found some time. Let's see where DJ is at the second split. Up about a second. So he will look to return to... Oh, but I don't know if he's going to get it now. Keanu Kono, 149.1. Collier, 151 flat. How much time can DJ find in the final sector? We've just now gotten to the back half of this session, and we're already in quite the fight at the top of the board. So much action going on with the drying track. DJ through the final corner. I don't think he's really touched the battery so far. 149.8. So he's going to miss out by about 7/10. Heated Swag, 149.4. Uno Cinco, 149.1. So Uno to the top of the board. That was just as I got a got a stream message from Kittenpetter saying, how the fuck did Keanu Kono go P1? It's these Inters. The Inters are definitely the best tire right now. Keanu Kono actually finding more time. 6/10 through the first sector. Inters are the way to go. Number on the Inters. He's found... Oh, now he's pulling away. He was up by a good amount of time, but maybe didn't have the fuel for it. Up 2.2 seconds. Keanu Kono trying to get into the 147s, 146s. You're telling me at any point, oh, he catches the wall. Can he keep it steady through the final two corners? Ooh, car tries to snap on him, and he breaks into the 146s. Say, if you told me we were going to have a battle for pole at any point between, well, any point in the second half of the session between Keanu Kono and Uno Cinco, I would have told you you're crazy. But these guys are bringing it right now in the middle stages of this session. DJ on the beat. 148.3. Still on the wets, though, and that's holding him back on fighting a bit more time. Heated Swag, his teammate. 149.4. Ace Edge to the top of the board. 145.5. Takes that Mercedes all the way to the top by a full second. He says, enough is enough. Puts down his first lap. And we've broken into the 145s. Pixel Knight to the line. He jumps into the top four. 147.3. Who else can we catch right now? Ace holding pretty steady. I think there's a lot of in-laps this time as the track continuing to get a bit drier. Some guys have already put the softs on to get ready for their one big push. Zero Jaw is Jakuts, going by a different name. I will use both interchangeably. He's one of three drivers that has yet to get out there. Ooh, big slide there from Uno. Heated Swag starting a lap, and Ace was pushing on again, broke into the 144s this time. 144.9. So he is quite clear. Keanu Kono found time and taps the wall, the right rear. But he's found time. Realizing that they are tied, Keanu Kono and Uno Cinco. I don't know how I missed that. Bad commentator. Pixel Knight coming in. Checking to make sure. Keanu Kono pushing on. He's found almost 8 tenths. Still has a ways to go. He needs about another second in the final sector to get past Ace Edge. We're going to see guys, be a bit more adventurous with the battery now in the full wets. Oh, look at that. He's fighting the car through the final quarter. 145.3. It will keep him P2, but he inches closer. Opposite lock, trying to keep the car steady. Yeah, we did not see any battery usage in the first runs on those wets. The guys getting a dry line, getting a bit more adventurous to use the battery, a bit more pace as a result. Ace is going to find even more time here. He's going to be knocking on the door of the 143s. Will he get there? 144 flat. So still quite a ways ahead with 3 minutes left. I don't know if we are going to get a completely dry track. Rain's still coming down. It's not pooling near as severely. But Number is going to try it on the soft tire. So he's sliding around, trying to get out of the pit lane. This is going to be tough. Going to be tough. He and DJ out there on the softs. There's Keanu Kono. Who else is out there? A couple outlaps, actually. So Constipated will get to the line next. I'm sure that's a relief for him. Oh, Keanu Kono goes through. Is he going to find any time after that? He tries to, but no improvement. He should have just boxed. I think he should have just boxed there. He's going to have one more shot. Got Limerence pushing on. Some other drivers coming through. Gold Killer has found 4 seconds. Should at least get him in the top 5 at this point. Oh, did we lose him? Gold Killer to the line. 1:45.0 is good for P2. Let me see if I can get... let's see if I have him, first of all. I'm not sure I do. I'm sure I've sent him a request, though. Nope. All right. So that was Gold Killer finding time. There we go. He's back. Inside a minute to go now. Constipated up 5 seconds. That's good for the top 7. Limerence across the line, 1:44.5. He demotes Gold Killer to the second row. If you're in the pit lane, your session is over. Ace, Keanu Kono, and Heated Swag all decided not to come back out. Oh, and Limerence has it validated. It's not going to matter anyway. Unless he was pushing again. Gold Killer, 6/10. Can he sneak up to Ace here in the final minute? Let's check in on Master. He'll be the next one across the line. 6 seconds through 2 sectors. 1:43.1 to the top of the board. Master's there. Improving track. Collier to P2. And who's this going to be? I believe that was Pixel Knight, actually, failing to get to the line in time. D. Collier to the front row. Gold Killer, does he have enough to take pole? He does, 1:42 flat. Limerence had it validated. Do not see Constipated's time. Uno Cinco, 1.7 seconds. Big wobble there. He's about to do the run towards the bridge and the sling. We're going to check in on Jacooks. This is going to be a really good lap. This might be pole 1:39.8. Definitely pole. Track is completely dry now, and Jacooks takes full advantage of that. Takes pole by 2.2 seconds, at least for now. Number 1:41.7. That's good for P2. Master finding a lot of time. Collier still finding time. I guess when you're not ripping battery. Constipated to the line, 1:42.1. That's P4. Uno Cinco to the top of the board, 1:39.1. He's on the softs. DJ is also on the softs, but he is invalidated and will not get around. He's going to be P13. Does Collier have anything else? He's up a second. He's going to need more here. He's going to miss out on an improvement. Wow, what a session. Wet to dry. And the softs do, in fact, take pole. There was a little window there at the end to break out the softs. And Uno Cinco, number, timed it perfectly. Even some of the enters guys able to find a lot of time there with a dry track. And it means that we have some new faces, or not faces that we usually see at the top of the board. Uno Cinco will have pole position for this one. Jacooks will start next to him on the front row. Master and Number on row 2. Gold Killer and Constipated row 3. Watch out for those two. Collier and Ace Edge, Limerence and Kiana Kono round out the top 10. And Heated Swag, Pixel Knight, our championship leader, DJ on the beat, is starting 13th. Pickle Tickle, Kitten Petter, and Rusty Oil Can all failed to put down laps here. That is Uno Cinco's first career pole position with PRL. Ace says he didn't fuel enough, so did not get another chance to run at the very end when the track was dry. Very unfortunate there. So he's starting further back than he wants. Thrilling, truly thrilling. And yeah, all of our top 3 drivers in the driver standings are starting outside the top 10, outside the top 12 even. Mind you, that's DJ on the beat in first place by 39 points over Pickle Tickle. And then it is another 21 points back to Kitten Petter. Got an awesome string of 3 weeks from Qatar, which is a podium. Pole position to victory, and I believe what was a combined Hungary, and then podium once more at Madrid, but then did not finish last week at COTA. I'm trying to remember why I missed last week's race at COTA, but felt bad missing a combined race. I'm trying to remember. Oh, I got home really late from work. I got home at like 8:35. That's what happened. So apologies for that. Gold Killer lurking right there in P4 in the standings. And then P5 is where it starts to get really tight. Jacooks and Uno Cinco tied for 5th, 107 each. And then P7, also a tie. Rusty Oil Can and Pixel Knight at 104 each. Yeah, very, very tight here from 5th to 13th even. You can see a lot of changes there. So congrats to Uno on his first pole position in Performance Racing League. It's been a long time coming. All right, formation lap getting underway. Well, the sentiments in the chat, I think Constipated. Oh my gosh. Said it best. He says, I am prepared to die. Singapore, it's always fun here. There's always a ton of risk racing here. A lot of 90-degree turns that if you mess up the line, you find the wall. And that might be your race. Uno Cinco says, pole position reminds me of how my mom met my dad. Love this guy. Let's check out how our drivers are approaching tire strategy. Mediums and hards. So 12 drivers. I was about to say 13 and 14. 12 drivers on the medium tire. And then Master is on the hards for P3. Kiana Kono in P10, also on the hards. Kitten Petter and Rusty at the final row of the grid are both on the hard tire as well. what is it, 29 laps here? So probably do a one stop. Probably should do a one stop. I imagine we'll see some two stops. I am very glad that it is not raining during this race, because rain race at Singapore turns into like a 55-minute affair. Like absolutely ridiculous. So they split Liberts and Ace Edge and return to their grid spots. Uno Cinco on the outside for turn one. So we watch. Ooh, rough approach there for Kittenpetter, and we are ready for the lights. Ready for the lights here at Singapore. We have 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights are on. And now we are off from Singapore. Midweek Tier 2 action. They all fan out. Turn 1 is always fun here. Let's go through the field. Maybe a little bit of contact. Definitely some ghosting. And 3 wide. Drivers looking to return to the track. Still 3 wide. A Williams in the middle there. Jacooks passes Uno for the lead. And we have a VSC. Pickle Tickle, no wing remaining. Keanu Kono was the one split in the middle, 3 wide. And we have more contact under this VSC as drivers try to sort themselves out. Going to see for damage. Keanu Kono damage to the front. Kittenpetter, I think he was okay. Rusty looks okay. So there go our big movers. I think Keanu Kono just got swamped into turn 1 and then was having to hold it 3 wide into, I guess it's turn 3? The first corner after the pit exit. I believe that's turn 3. So it turned a little argy-bargy, as it usually does at the beginning of races. VSC still out. And it's not going to remain out long enough for Pickle Tickle and Keanu Kono to come in and change their wings. Ooh! DJ getting real close to the back of Kittenpetter. But, Zero Jaw was able to get by Uno Cinco at turn number 4, and as we go green, he remains in the lead. Gold Killer up 2 spots on that first lap. The guys moving down as well. Ooh, Ace late on the brakes. You saw the puff of smoke. It's going to be a little stack up here. Oof. Collier got a lot of curb. And he has 2 cars very close behind. Heated Swag in the middle of this train, ranging from P6 to P14. He's going to look to the inside. Yeah, that would have been quite the dive. Going to move up a little bit. Limerence thought about it. Constipated closes him off. And contact behind. Heated Swag and Collier. I think Swag just got into the back of him. And Collier having to figure out how to get out of the runoff. May have got some rear wing damage backing out. So that'll break up that pack a bit. Number on the back of Master. This is the back of the top 5. And Gold Killer very, very close to Uno. Tucked in. He's going to try and move to the inside here. Not quite. Hopefully we have, I think Keanu, oh, more front wing damage for Keanu. And that's going to bring out, I haven't seen any of the lights yet, another VSC, VSC number 2 here on lap 3. I think some will be taking advantage of that. Heated Swag is going to come in and take advantage of that. He'll enter the pit lane. Keanu as well. Collier should, and he will. Oh, and Collier too fast entering. Very unfortunate there. Waiting for the debris. And wow, what a gap. Is Uno too far behind? Is he just not able to keep up, or is Cook's just pushing on right now? It's up to a 4-second gap already. I didn't think it was that big of a difference. Oh. Ace accidentally got by number, and now there's going to be a big checkup. Here, I actually want to... Oh, yeah. It's a 4-second difference last lap. Oh, and now number ignoring a yellow. And his race has come undone quite quickly as we go green. I am not sure if that was legitimate or not, because sometimes if someone accidentally passes someone, the game does some weird stuff. And fortunately, it's 10 seconds that he will have to serve for the Alpine driver. Both Alpines started in the top 5. So they're looking for some big points, but number have a long way to go. Luckily, there are still 27 laps to go. Earlier I had said possibly a 29-lap race. It is a 31-lap race. Uno trying to hold off Gold Killer. Gold Killer 2 is inside. Took a lot of curb. And number retires from the session. Bit of frustration there, almost certainly. And Gold Killer's going to make the move. Can he keep control of the car? He can. And keeps it on the track. The Red Bull moves to P2. 5.5-second gap now between Cooks and the rest of the field. See if Gold Killer can start to chip away at that. Go back to check in with Ace. He has Limerick's 4/10 behind him. Pixel Knight, not too far as well. We have another yellow. I think that's actually the retired car coming back up. And these 4 all going at it. And that's going to be damage to the front of Kitten Petter's car. Big checkup. Oh, and he spun as well. See if we can get it turned around. Big checkup as they came into the hairpin. I think DJ may have been leading that pack, actually. And how constipated is DJ and Rusty. But Kid Petter, big front wing damage. I'll have to bring it in. And I wonder if he's going to call it here, too. Heated Swag has put on a new wing, but has that fancy schmancy new Bluetooth wing upgrade for the McLaren. Same for Pickle Tickle. See how that works out for him. It's for weight reduction. How it affects Aero? Uncertain. DJ still very close to constipated here. Just trying to give him a push. We've seen very tricky braking zone in this hairpin. We're going to keep it out of each other. Liberitz had a wheel kind of alongside, but only kind of. Oh, and Pixel Knight has found the wall. Pixel Knight runs deep and hits the wall at this next corner. So his race is over. He will not continue. And I'm sure, yep, we'll see some tire changes happen here. Especially those who started on the mediums. So unfortunate for Pixel Knight. That will be his first DNF of the season in his 6th race. Actually fresh off a podium. last week in Texas. Oh, Kittenpetter too fast under the safety car, and he will have a drive-through. He's going to pit anyway. Gold Killer out on hards. We had a couple of guys came in. They started on the medium tire. And will exit on the hard tire. Keanu Kono putting his mediums back on. He'll slot back into P8. So we get the full safety car. Zero has caught the safety car. He and Master. Ace Edge will inherit P3 after the Gold Killer and who else? Gold Killer and Uno pit stops. DJ into P4, Rusty into P5. All 5 of them have not pit under the safety car. Gold Killer is the leader of those who have. Uno just behind him. Keanu Kono putting on the mediums he started the race with. I think. Did he just pit? No, he did not. So that's the tires he put on when he had that wing change. That's right. That seems more correct anyway. Liberat's in P9. He has pit. Heated Swag, P10. He had to pit earlier. They look so goofy without the nose, man. It's like nothing's connected it to the car. But Heated Swag in 10th. Constipated Fresh Tires in 11th. Pickle Tickle is 12th. He had pit earlier, also without the nose. Probably the same for Collier. Does he have a nose? He has a nose. Good for him. And Kittenpetter just came in for tires. He may have to serve his drive-through as soon as it goes green. Can he serve the drive-through under safety car? That might be what he's trying to do. I don't think you can do that, though. Nope, he's retired from the session. Yep. Kittenpetter, if you want to join me, you are absolutely welcome. If you want to join me in the booth again, or if you just want to enjoy the rest of your night, that's also completely understandable. Singapore does things to people, you know? It is a grueling race. Here, let me get you in here. But I think he left. Got to send him a game invite. Safety car in this lap. Vito's got it all bunched up, and Cooks is going to lead him back to the green, or only coming to lap 8. It is 9:15. And now he will go before that penultimate corner and leads them back to green. So on 7 lap old mediums. We've had 2 VSCs and 1 full safety car to this point. 7 laps. Do you have some movement? Uno and Keanu Kono. Keanu trying to hold the inside. Not really enough room there. Limerence tries to take over. Hello, Kittenpetter.
Hello, hello.
Welcome back to the booth. It's a lot comfier here than it is driving at Singapore.
Treacherous. That was a rough go of it here in Singapore. A lot of checking up. Seems like the guys at the front, 23 Roja. I'm not sure who that is, but
that's Jacooks.
Oh, okay.
Yep, he just has a different name now.
Okay. He was, I think that the couple guys at the front, X-Master and Ace as well. They have been on top of it. I certainly was not.
Well, you had to be faced with a wet qualifying at Singapore, which is literally the stuff of nightmares. Uh, the only thing worse is a wet race. I mentioned earlier that wet races here are literally like 55-minute races.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
For the
these are
50%.
already the longest. I mean, this is the longest race of the year, just in general.
Ooh.
So wet races. I've commentated a couple of those, and they go very long.
Watch
Side by side up here.
Gold Killer sent it down the inside of Rusty at the final little chicane, and made it work. May have been some contact, but made it work. Heated Swag and Limerence going side by side as well.
Yeah, that was a hell of a dive bomb from Heated Swag.
Yeah, so we are all bunched up once more. Rusty and Uno Cinco. Pretty much side by side.
How I felt driving at the back of the pack. This is just a gigantic traffic jam at all times. It is brutal to try to drive.
Well, something happened here. Yeah, all the 90-degree corners and everyone bunched up just means there's so many opportunities to run into the back of someone or get run into the back of. I did see your little incident at the hairpin just on the other side of the bridge here. That's a massive choke point.
Yeah, there's nothing you can really do. Like it's unsighted going into it, and if the lead car is going a little slow, it's just
Limerence almost had the same moment as you, lost it out of the exit, and was able to keep it on track, but it got really close to the wall.
Yeah, it did.
That's where Pixel Knight binned it, I believe.
Pixel was in the middle of the track. Because I remember coming around a blind corner and I saw Pixel just turn around. I had no idea what had happened. But yeah, it's just an accordion effect all around the track with guys running this close.
Trying to decide who I want to check in with. Gold Killer is really close to DJ for P4, but Uno Cinco, all these guys trailing Rusty. I'm sure we're going to see some action soon.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think right now we're kind of in a wait and see mode. I think there's probably a race so far, obviously, so I'm not really sure what the entire strat is in general, but I would expect things to start heating up about midway.
Uno did successfully make that move on Rusty. Keanu Kono's trying to be next, but this is a bad part of the track to try and make an overtake.
You don't have to tell me twice, man. It's a mess, but I do want to give a shout out to Kano, though. Kano is really slow, both on and off the track, but he has been somehow quick here today.
Oh, Gold Killer has found the wall. Is he going to be able to continue? I think he had a bump.
Oh, my God.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my goodness. Yellow flags, boys. Yellow flags.
Oh, he's locked up.
Oh, he might just find the wall here. Yeah, I think he had a little bump ski from DJ coming out of one of those corners. And he just lost the car, spun, and found the wall.
And that was well done by everyone behind him. They were going too wide around the stricken car. That could have been just disastrous for multiple people there.
Yeah, I'm sure the FIA will have some words with them about that. I think those words would be, "Hey man, what the hell are you doing?" But
I think there's going to be a lot of that after these.
Yeah, Kono sitting in P7. He really impressed during the qualifying session. I was not expecting a Kono and Uno Cinco battle at the front, and that's what we had for.
I was sitting in the pits waiting for it to go to get dry, and then it just never got dry. So I'm like, dude, just keep pounding laps out, and that's what he did. And it was best qualifying performance of the year so far. Uno was also really good in qualifying at Japan. When it was it Japan? What was the wet race?
That might have been Japan.
He was really good at qualifying at Japan. Oh my god, he did swag I think he just broke his wing, and that's...
Yep. Oh, I looked away, and it happened right on my screen, luckily.
That is...
Liberec has damage as well. Constipated
all it takes is one little, like, you're running these tight little packs, and all it takes is one guy to check up or have a mistake, and third, fourth, fifth car in that line is the one that has to pay the price. I think that's what happened right there.
So a lot of drivers are going to take advantage of this second safety car of the evening and put on those hard tires.
Yeah. From my limited practice, and I can rely on a long time of lead racing. I think the hard should be able to make it to the end from here. But we might have more safety cars. Obviously, I think this is going to be a bit of a war of attrition the rest of the way.
Some other drivers expecting more safety cars as well. Pickle Tickle on the medium tire, as well as Liberec and Collier.
That might be a smart move right now. And who is Lily from AT&T?
That is Limerence.
Oh, okay. I gotta be honest. Lily from AT&T, I wasn't trying to be bricked up. Jeez.
It's like, don't think too hard about it. Don't think too hard.
Talk about Fox. I love AT&T commercials. Yeah. Bonk. The tire strategy is very interesting. Like, I do think mediums... I don't know. I like to hear your thoughts on it. I think medium is a viable play right now, especially if you start on the hards and the hards. But like, get these mediums out of the way, and then you can get more mediums next safety car. Because I don't think we're gonna have another one.
So at the beginning of the race, was the one stop considered viable?
Yeah, I think hard medium is probably the preferred strat around here. But yeah, like, I don't like to factor in safety cars.
Right.
Like, you know you're gonna have safety cars. Like, it's just part of the job, on any street circuit, especially this one, this long of a race. But yeah, the one stop is viable for sure. And I think the hards are the best tires. But if you can get a little bit extra pace out of the mediums for a little bit, like, that might be the play from here with 20 or 18 laps.
18 laps to go. Yeah, see if we get like 10 laps out of some mediums right now, and then switch to another set or some pretty good looking hards closer to the end of the race.
Look hards.
Our leader, Zero, had come in after the field had bunched up, and his surrendered positions will come out P8. So interesting call there, but maybe he feels that from here the hard can get to the end a little bit better than it could have last lap.
Yeah, I think it's a gamble either way you do it. The hards can make it the rest of the way, but you're factoring in safety cars, and as the field thins out, like, there is a less chance of a safety car than there was, 20 minutes ago. So
yeah,
it's very fluid. These are some great camera infrastructure.
Right? Love me a good helicopter shot.
Oh, absolutely. Singapore looks like a really cool place to be.
Safety car will come in this lap. So Master, our new leader, has yet to pit. He and Rusty are the only ones that have yet to be serviced. Oh, and I think Uno just hit the wall.
Oh no.
I don't see any damage, but I think he swore it was warming the tires and hit the wall. Waiting on Master to take off. Yep, takes off at about the 50 brake board. Oh, heated swag all over the back of Rusty immediately. He's going to get to the inside.
Oh,
and
no!
Rusty kind of chopped across, I believe.
Oh.
And a bit of a spin. Kid Petter, what are your thoughts on the noseless design that heated swag has right now?
It's interesting to say the least.
On Monday,
he has a nose on my screen.
Oh, he does have a nose. Okay,
Yeah,
it's like
it's a glitch.
I guess I've been having a visual glitch recently where once someone puts a new wing on.
Christ, dude, Collier just absolutely punted him.
Missed that, but yeah, I see Kono coming back from well off the track.
Man, where'd Kono? What happened to him? I'm too busy watching these guys fight each other.
I've had quite a bit of a visual glitch where they put on new wings and then there's no nose for some reason. So they're just like, I don't know, Bluetooth front wings, and it's fun to watch.
I've heard of this glitch, but I am currently not experiencing it. That would be very annoying just to look at.
Have a bit of a battle here for P5. Pickle Tickle trying to stay alongside DJ and still 3 cars behind, lurking. Jacooks is going to come through as well. He will take advantage. So Pickle Tickle on those fresh mediums and Cooks on the fresh hards make their way around DJ, who is starting to fall back a little bit.
Yeah, I thought he is obviously probably the fastest in the tier. Just straight up, but he does seem to get himself into trouble every once in a while, whether it's strategy or just outright race pace. It is beatable. But yeah, Cooks is doing a great job. I would say he is all over the back of Pickle Tickle. But Rusty Oil Can here is a bit of a cork in the bottle. Let's see what happens. Oh, just an absolute traffic jam. Absolute traffic jam from 4th to 8th. Oh man.
Oh, watching Rusty, his rear snapping out past the bridge.
Cooks is going to use that to his advantage. But now he's got to get past the hardest guy to pass.
Didn't get to it in time, but do want to shout out Ace moving into P2 past Uno Cinco. I think that was a...
Oh, Rusty.
That's how that went. Oh, side by side, and Cooks just like completely cut the corner, trying to keep it side by side.
He's playing Supercross out here.
Pickle Tickle.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Great move there.
And then the McLaren just about completely got punted there. I can't emphasize enough how much of an accordion effect this style of racing is.
It's like we're pretty much 2x2 now running down the straight.
It's just nose to tail at 180 miles an hour. Something's going to go wrong eventually.
Ooh, DJ stuck his nose there. Didn't think that was going to work for him, and it didn't. It's going to leave him susceptible to Gold Killer, who does put it there. And makes it around. So DJ down to 8th. Truly, yeah, it's just like an all-out brawl. And Uno Cinco is at the front of this now, too. So it's P3 to P9.
Yeah, it's treacherous, man. I can't think of any other words to describe it. It's just, you can't pass except for in 2 places around the entire track, and the rest of the time you're just playing bobble either, but there's like 6 people at a time.
Pickle Tickle moved to the front of that train, but we are going to get a pass for the lead. Mercedes teammates, Ace getting around Master.
Man, and Rusty just about ran DJ in the wall there, coming out of that corner. He had to run, but it just emphasizes how fast they're going and how close they are. It's crazy.
Uno Cinco comes to the pit lane. I wonder if he had front damage because he started dropping a lot of time rather quickly. Went from P2 to suddenly having to lead this melee from P3.
I'll watch. Yeah, lane change on Williams' car. Must have run into some trouble at some point. Hate that for him. He's out the really good race.
And some moves all over the place. As that group is kind of broken off into duos. Everyone had to grab a dance partner. Pickle Tickle and Zero going at it. Gold Killer and DJ, and then Limerence and Rusty. The slow dance song just came on. You got to grab your gal and I don't know, duke it out with her. I don't know.
Whoa, okay.
I don't know what kind of slow dance music we're listening to, but I guess it's fighting music.
I was just suggest like maybe a little neon moon, like that. But I was really interested. You said DJ on the beat. I've been saying this in my head like
DeJonda?
DeJonda?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been corrected. I'm glad I am.
I did that for a little bit, and I'm trying to think of what made me realize. And I was like, oh, it's clearly DJ on the beat.
Oh, he's got the Roscoe helmet too. Shout Roscoe.
Ooh, DJ's going to get by Gold Killer. There's a little bit of something going on there. Somebody had a little slip up. So DJ back to P5 after toppling nearly to P8 just a few laps ago.
This is all really terrible news for my championship hopes. But we are putting on a show here. Can't complain. Yeah, I will tell you, there's nothing more mentally exhausting than doing 31 laps from a single board. It is just tiring.
It's definitely one of those where your arms hurt after you finish.
And as like a bit of a juxtaposition, like it's honestly like my favorite race to commentate. Because of the camera angles, but like it is fun to watch people try to do it. It's so difficult. It's so long.
Kind of have a 3-car battle for P2, excuse me. So Master, his teammate has pulled away from him, but Pickle Tickle and Jacooks have joined him.
Boy.
We're gonna get side by side.
This isn't gonna end well.
There we go. So he kept the momentum. Master keeping the outside and has the momentum to kind of follow through that second corner, but Pickle Tickle looked to the outside, dove to the inside, but that may leave him open to attack from Jacooks. They're all in a train here. Super defensive by Master. And a little bit of a tap.
Yeah.
Side by side there is tough to pull off.
You can see that coming from 3 corners ago. That was not going to end well for any part of the ball.
It's like Pickle Tickle had definitely gotten there, but Master kept a very tight defensive line. And
that's another thing about this track, man. Like it's even like the one main overtaking point it's not clear cut. It's a 4-3 left hand corner. It's not really anything. It's super tight. It's hard to pull anything off.
It's great to see everyone kind of feeling out some of these moves, though, especially some of these tougher, like 90-degree corners that they're very difficult to overtake at. But trying to sniff out a move. Gold Killer got by DJ, and as soon as I went to him, Jacooks moved to P2.
Yeah, he was able to get the move done. And that's Masters coming to pits.
Yeah, he's...
He had a little damage from that wheel banging.
Also, 19 laps. He had yet to pit, so 19 laps on his hards.
Okay, no,
so this is his pit stop.
Yeah, so I think this is the preferred strategy. Now he's going to be set on the medium for the rest of the race.
How he can push on, have much fresher tires than most everyone. we'll have a big, and it'll have a big gap to come out into. So get push on for a bit.
He's gonna have a little bit of a. Looks like Uno's coming around as well.
And that was
fresh tires, so he should be.
It's like that's a battle for a podium spot as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think you look at the leaders, and I think they're in the lead for a reason. Like Ace and Cooks on those hards. I think those hards are going to be good to go to the end.
Yeah.
It's just whether you can keep the pace up, which there should be a big gap. I would think. But it wouldn't be that big of a deal. I think for Ace, all it comes down to is conserving the tires and not making a mistake, and hopefully not having another safety car.
You have a 5-second lead right now. Just keep it steady. I mean, he's running in the 135s. He ran a 135.1 last lap. Let's see with some of the other drivers. Yep, 135s, 135. So at least steady to those behind him.
That's all he really needs to do. Shots away from AT&T though.
We're going to have two different battles going on this straight. Pickle Tickle chasing down Jacooks. He's not going to get there. What about Limerence? He's not going to try a move. Two Aston Martins in the top 5.
That's the only time we're going to see that this year.
Right. And Aston Martin is 11th in the Constructors out of 11. That is lore accurate.
Oh, and Pickle Tickle just clipped the inside wall. I don't think he got any damage, but that would have been catastrophic.
Quite easy to do. It was like just before the bridge, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Very easy to do on the left side. I don't see any damage to the front at least, but
and that right rear tire that entire time is just careening. Like it's trying to throw you into that wall. Oh, oh my God. I think he wants to get by him.
Yeah, something tells me that is the goal. I mean, do you think he could pull off 19 laps on the medium tire?
That sounds like a lot. Singapore is terrible on tires. I mean, the softs notoriously are only good for like 2 or 3 laps around here. The mediums, like you can stretch it 12, maybe 14 if you're really good at it. But that's way too much, I think. This is just historically. I mean, maybe this year it's different, but that is a couple bridges too far, I think. I think you're already seeing signs that they're kind of giving up. Man, these helicopter shots are awesome. This is sick.
And so in that case, I imagine it'll be just a few more laps before some of these medium runners decide to get on a fresh rubber.
I think it's probably just a bit of a battle. You know, like there could easily be a safety car at any point. So
right.
Do you want to do that? That would probably sabotage a possible podium. You know, in Pickle Tickle's case.
Right.
Okay. Kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Oh, DJ retires in the pit lane.
What happened to him?
So he calls it, but they're also putting a new wing on that McLaren, so I guess that's just it for him.
Yeah.
Our championship leader will finish P12.
Thank God.
Better news
not
for you
much.
in the championship battle, for sure.
Yeah, I was, yeah, it's just so frustrating to drive around here, man. It sucks.
Ooh, no! Gold Killer Liberts get together.
Oh no.
And they have
they're
spun each other out.
Oh no.
And now Gold Killer has smashed the wall trying to get turned around. So what was suddenly a battle in the top 5 is, or trying to track down Pickle Tickle for a podium has turned into a bit of damage and some broken dreams.
Yeah. Broken dreams, broken wings. Yeah, I didn't see exactly what happened there, but
I think the Aston Martin of Limerence is fine. Gold Killer definitely has damage, and his car is driving like it, for sure.
yeah, he tried to flick spin. He went directly into a wall. He's definitely missed a left end plate at least. He's missing everything on the left side of that.
Yeah, there's just no grip for him right now. Trying to limp it around. Oh, as two drivers come through, they're battling each other. X-Master and Heated Swag. And then there's just a car spun out in the middle of the road.
Oh, man. War of attrition.
War of attrition, indeed.
War of attrition.
Yeah, Gold Killer calls it.
Hey, that means a top 10 for Kano if he keeps it out of the wall. That'd be big for him.
Yep, it's had consecutive 12th place finishes. Top 10 would be a high.
He was bragging about being 18th in the championship. Like, there's like 16 people to show. If it sounds like I'm being mean to Kano, we were in a party.
And P10, well, yeah, P10 is a career best for Kano, so will be a career day for him regardless of how the rest of this goes.
He hadn't league raced in quite a few years. So I wasn't expecting much, but yeah, like top 10 would be huge for him.
So down.
Oh no!
He
did just locked up and lost his left end plate, front left end plate.
Oh, yep, it's gone. Just levitating. He still has no nose for me, so. He's not pitting this time, though.
Yeah,
try
he might be. Oh, you can already see. Yeah, downforce around the final corner. He just didn't have it. This might be a situation where you just got to hang on for 6 laps if you can. He's got 8 seconds behind him, so.
Yep, it's already dropped a spot. Does have a penalty outstanding, too, so it's really 4 seconds to Rusty behind. And Rusty's on those fresh tires.
Yeah. You're bringing up some good points here, Hoop.
So I think Heated Swag is just destined for P9 now.
Yeah.
Though Collier has come into pit, so.
Come on, softs.
Could be a P8. And Heated Swag, also 22 lap old hards. He's been on those since like the first or second VSC.
I think that explains probably what happened. Yeah, I think I was watching him and he just locked up and he kind of went straight in the barrier. Those left sides of those tires probably just gave up.
Oh. I just tuned into him. Pickle Tickle is chasing him down, and now he doesn't even need to get by him as of now. So we have seen Zero kind of abuse the white lines a little bit in the curbs, and it has caught up to him.
Yeah, easy to do here as well. A lot of curbs are very tasty for cutting. Go overboard. But for Pickle Tickle, I mean he's on lap 14 on these mediums. They might blast the end. I don't know. typically, like, they don't last that long, but it seems like these guys are making it work. And obviously there was a safety car involved, so we can subtract a lap or two, but
I imagine Cook's a little bit of an upper hand with the hards being about the same age as Pickle Tickle's mediums, but they've been running quite close for like 2 laps now.
And if you're in Pickle Tickle's position right now, 6 seconds behind you, you might as well just kind of sit here the rest of the race. I don't think anyone's catching Ace the rest of the way.
I'm going to keep an eye on the lap times for lap 26, but the lap before that, Limerence was like a full second or 2 seconds faster, and it was a full second last lap. We do have a yellow. Oh, Collier is able to get going again. All right. But Limerence could slowly be reeling them in. I just don't know if he's going to have enough time.
Yeah. And it's one thing to catch up to him. It's another thing to try to make a move around here.
Master was 1.5 seconds faster than Limerence. But still has 7-8 seconds to go, so the math probably not in his favor there.
We had a comment on Twitch. Jake18 SRK said, "Holy Ace win potentially." I think it's a lot more than potentially.
Yeah, at this point. That's Ghost Viper. So Ghost Viper tuning in.
Check Ghost Viper. He gave me the setup. It wasn't your fault, Ghost Viper. I don't break my wheel on Rusty.
Oh, I think we lost Collier. Do you have Collier on EA?
I can't say that I do. I can try to. Can I do it? Or just people in?
I have like far too many people on my EA now. Though I thought I did.
If Collier's listening, you can add me, and I'll invite you back.
But for now, that Red Bull will roll around in a semi-transparent state in P9. Check back in. Oh, there was another move. Rusty got by Heated Swag. Heated still trying to lip that car around with the damage and those really old hards. But he's lost the position now anyway. I think it's a 38-second gap. I think you just pull the trigger and see if you can get fastest lap or something.
Yeah. Do you get an extra point for that? Or do we start?
I believe so. I believe it's a pole point or a pole 2 points and a fastest lap point. You'd think I'd know that by now. But I don't have it.
It's how there's numbers involved.
It's 2 for one of them and 1 for the other. Maybe fastest lap points and pole point. So now the only real battle is back to P2. Pickle Tickle just having to stay within 3 seconds of Cooks, and he's done a great job of that. Just kind of staying tucked in. Though Limerence has gotten a lot closer in the background. 3 seconds now.
Yeah. 3 seconds, and that's what, 2 seconds. Right.
So he just needs a second lap now, and he'll catch him at the checkered. But he gained a second and a half last time around. This is what Limerence does. I know PRL, not very familiar with him, but he's in another league that I do comms for, and he has very adventurous races. It's kind of like the spot up triples class of racing cars, real good. He'll have like a wreck, fall down the order, and then somehow end up in the top 5 or podium at the end. And right now, he's trying to reel in another podium. He might get it just because of the time penalty to Jacooks.
The old Alex Blow stretch. I'm looking around here. The gap is stabilized for the lead. Collier should be back.
I think he jumped back in. Yep.
Ace has this one in the bag. He's been way quicker than I thought he'd be.
He is.
I think this is the first time that he's kind of put a full race together here this season.
Well, he did have a P2 at Hungary, though I believe that was that was a combined race. So he was. I think he was running like top 5, top 6.
Like at Hungary, that's the race I won. I was not concerned about his baseball there.
Humble brag.
but yeah, he is flexing his muscles for sure.
And Ace is, I think he's expressed that he does like these cars with these regulations, and it's brought it back to the game a bit more. And we're seeing in his pace, he's looking for career win number 4. It's been a while since his last win, I believe. He's had a couple of poles recently, but last victory. And Ace was here during the heyday of the single midweek tier. Where is it? See, a victory at Qatar in Season 9. Yeah, so some victories Season 9. He had 3 of them. So a long time coming for Ace as he is on the final lap.
This could be the worst commentator jinx of all time.
Yeah, Ace, I'm so sorry if some bullshit happens here. But you have 4.5 seconds. You just cruise it on home. Be a really good points day for Aston Martin, who I had mentioned are very, very low in the constructors standings. So massive result for them here. At least get it back into a respectable amount of points.
Yeah, I mean, whenever Jacooks shows up, he is very quick. So
I think he is
not a surprise result.
He's a real like tier 1 caliber talent. Be interested to see how that all unfolds next season, because there are a few tier 1 talents here.
Yeah, not me. I'm just here. But
I'm just here.
but yeah, like him and DJ on the beat, they're on their day. They are a lot quicker than everybody else. It just comes down to consistency at the end of the day.
Absolutely. And speaking of consistency, Ace has put it all together.
Okay, sorry.
It's already got a little bit of weaving going on. Just keep it across the line. Ace Edge, welcome to the top of the podium once more. Pickle Tickle will get second. Limerence will get third. The time pen knocks Jacooks down to P4. Still a really strong day for him. Look at those 20 lap stints on those medium tires. Ridiculous.
I can only go back to just the way this has always been. That's insane. I can't believe that they were able to pull that off. Mediums around here only last like 12, 14 laps over here, but they did a fantastic job with tire management. And they were fighting the entire time too. Makes it even crazy.
Ace has dropped an all caps message in the Twitch, but big congrats to him. DJ on the Beat says, I was driving Alonso 2014 car. That ish was horrible. Completely understandable. I would have parked it at that point too. Shout out to Heated Swag for literally 29 laps on a single set of tires. Pulling
entire race.
the Alex Albon Australia 2024, I believe it was, 2023.
Some Checo Perez, it's Sauber type shit.
Just like an entire race on the same tires. Collier's going to come across the line, and that will complete tonight's Grand Prix.
Where are we at next week?
Ooh, Belgium. Love Spa.
Best track on the planet. Don't at me.
I think it'd be fun if we had a combined race next week. If it comes down to that, I don't want that, but if we had one, that would be something. We'll have a full field at Spa.
Shenanigans would be in play.
So we get a good shot of Ace on the podium, on the top step of the podium for the first time in 8 seasons. He is your race winner. Master will get fastest lap. Pickle Tickle gets driver of the day, probably due to the most overtakes. And Master is named cleanest driver. So 3 drivers taking those 5 slots.
I don't know if anybody really deserves cleanest driver.
It's Singapore. It's all relative, right? Oh, do you want to do the results, Kid Petter?
What do you mean? What, like read them?
Yeah, like read them out.
All right. Well, your winner here tonight in Singapore was Ace Edge 1. The Pickle Tickle comes home second place. He might be in the lead of the championship.
He's cut it close now, for sure.
Lily from AT&T, don't even get me started. P3 was your podium. Roja, also known as shit. I'm going too slow.
There is a.
But we got the screenshot.
We got the screenshot. It's on the stream. We're good to go. 10 finishers, 16 started. That's the average race at Singapore. So congratulations to all those who finished and all those who partook, except for you, Kid Petter. And you have any final thoughts before we end this one?
No, I mean Singapore is always a really fun race to compensate. It's not so fun to drive, so credit to the 10 guys that finished, and congratulations to Ace. That was a commanding, pretty comprehensive victory, if I say so myself.
Yeah, and final race time for our winner, 52 minutes, 49 seconds. So with the 2 safety cars and 2 VSCs will help with that. But also, yeah, that's Singapore. Yeah. So thank you for joining me in the booth for this one, Kid Petter. Hopefully you don't have to do it again because a track pisses you off so bad. But if you do, you're very welcome here. This has been Performance Racing League. I have been Hoop BK. That has been the Petter of Kittens himself. And have a good night. All right.